how to evaluate efficiency in working capital management. Let us do a small case study on this. So there is a company, and I was looking at the current ratio of this company, and we all understand how to calculate the current ratio. We understand the current ratio is current assets divided by current liabilities. And this case study is for all of you, and just pay attention. So when I was looking at the balance sheet of a company, and I saw that the current ratio of this company as of 31st March 2019 was 1.5, and on 31st March 2020 the current ratio came down to 1.25, and on 31st March 2021 the current ratio came down to 1.10. So पहले 1.5 था, एक साल के बाद 1.25 हो गया, और एक साल के बाद 1.10 रह गया. So my question to all of you is that the current ratio of this company has been decreasing consistently over the years. Is it a good sign or bad sign? All of you.
It's a bad sign, sir.
It's a bad sign. Okay, very good.
The
So
liabilities are increasing.
I'm sure all of you have understood very clearly. 31st March 19, current ratio is 1.5. 31st March 20, it is 1.25. 31st March 2021, it is 1.10. So the current ratio has been decreasing over the years, and my question to all of you is whether it is a good sign or it is a bad sign, and let us discuss this among all of us. Okay. So let me ask all of you one by one. Vishwanathan, good sign or bad sign?
Bad sign, sir.
Bad sign. Okay, very good. Bad sign. Jayaprakash, bad sign or good sign?
Bad sign, sir.
Why bad sign?
Because it is decreasing over the year.
Okay.
And the current assets and current liabilities is increasing
Okay.
with respect to assets.
Okay. Sandhya, good sign or bad sign?
I'm not very sure because there are many factors which can do this ratio change, but keeping in mind everything constant, then this looks like a bad sign.
Okay, bad sign. Siddesh?
Bad sign, sir.
Bad sign.
Because more and more assets are being locked into current liabilities, so maybe the liabilities are increasing is the basis of my opinion.
Okay, Vishwanathan?
Yes, sir. It's a bad sign because there could be two factors. One, the liabilities are increasing on one side, and could be the assets are decreasing on the other hand. So this could be the reason why there is a decline in the ratio.
Okay. Rajat?
Sir, it can be a good sign also. The management, it can be a good sign also. The management has invested the idle funds or the liquid funds into the non-current assets.
Okay.
Which also the ratio can go down.
Okay, very good. Very good. Damodarji? Good sign or bad sign? Okay, friends, let us understand. In a business of your client, you are advising. What would you advise your client? Would you advise your client to increase the inventory or reduce the inventory?
Reduce.
Everyone.
Reduce.
Everyone. Reduce?
Yeah, reduce the inventory.
Okay, good. What will you advise to your client? That he should reduce the receivables or increase the receivables?
Reduce.
Okay. Reduce the receivables. Now, if the current ratio is decreasing from 1 point, okay, what will you advise to your client? That he should demand better credit period from the suppliers, or he should demand lower credit period from the suppliers?
Higher.
Better, na? Longer credit period.
Longer.
Isn't it? So are you all clear about your statements? So what you are saying is that you will advise your client that he must work to reduce the inventory. You will advise your clients to reduce the receivables. and you will advise your client to demand longer credit period from the suppliers. That is what you have said, isn't it? Now let us come back to this question. Now please tell me, if the current ratio is decreasing from 1.5 to 1.25, why it is decreasing?
Because your denominator is increasing.
Your denominator is increasing, or your numerator is also decreasing.
Numerator, yeah, true, but denominator decreasing will have a bigger effect.
No, both.
Denominator is increasing.
No, both will have the denominator is increasing. You're right. Denominator is increasing. So remember, if my current ratio is decreasing from 1.5 to 1.25, and then from 1.25 to 1.10, why it is happening? It is happening because of two reasons, or because of three reasons. Reason number one, my inventory is reducing. Reason number two, my receivables are also reducing. As reason number three, my payables are increasing. Now tell me, good sign or bad sign? Everyone.
Bad sign. Payables are increasing, then it's bad sign.
Why it's a bad sign?
The period is longer.
Yeah, so if I am able to command a better term from my supplier, what's wrong in that? Instead of paying them after 30 days, if I am able to negotiate a credit term of 60 days, what is wrong in that? And that too without impacting the price. So if I am able to negotiate with my supplier कि भाई देखो मैं तुमको साल का इतना confirmed order दूंगा और तुम्हारा पेमेंट हर 60वें दिन में तुम्हारे अकाउंट में पहुंच जाएगा, इसके बाद की गारंटी देता हूं, तो मुझे 60 दिन का क्रेडिट पीरियड दो, 30 दिन का नहीं. और रिमेंबर, supplier is always wanting two things from the customer. Supplier wants number one, confirmed order, confirmed intake throughout the year, and number two, timely payment. So if I am assuring both these things to my supplier and he is giving me a longer credit period, what is wrong in that? Please remember, as a business, what should we do? Should we lock up our capital in the business, or should we free up our capital from the business? And the answer is, we should free up our capital from the business. And therefore, friends, please remember, for any business which is doing well, making profit, paying all its obligations on time, if the current ratio is decreasing, it is a good sign. It is a sign of operational efficiency. पहले मेरी इन्वेंट्री 100 करोड़ की हुआ करती थी, अब मेरी इन्वेंट्री 50 करोड़ की ही है. I am able to manage my business with inventory of 50 crore against an inventory of 100 crore. That means I have freed up 50 crores worth of inventory, and that cash has come in my hand, and I can use this cash for anything that I want to use it for. And therefore, friends, please remember that for any business which is doing well, making profit, taking care of its obligations on time, it is always good to reduce the current ratio. As a matter of fact, as the professional advisor, as the CFO, as the CEO, as the managing director, as the board member, it should be our obligation, our duty to work in our organization in a way that our current ratios are as less as possible. Your current ratio must be diminishing, and diminishing of the current ratio, remember, is a good sign. I hope that makes sense to every one of you. Does it?